Testing, testing. Hey, that's... Now I think the mic is working. Can you hear me now? You should now be able to hear me. This is a new microphone, as you can tell by the fact that it looks very different from my old microphone. I don't know yet whether this one is better. I have been trying to do some testing with it. I used it for a meeting. I used it for something else. It's supposed to get less background noise. I'm not sure that that's especially true. It is smaller, so there's less like real estate being covered. But if it's not actually noticeably quieter in terms of like room sound or room tone, then hey, thank you so much for the 9 months resub on a streak from Aruden Alex4. Great to have you. So Aruden, is this audio like noticeably different in any way, shape, or form than with my other mic, or is it just basically the same? Because if it's basically the same, the last thing I'll need to check is when we do Fractal Spire, and then I talk with Rudy about clearer than usual, seems slightly louder. Okay, that's fine. Well, slightly louder is probably fine. If it's louder than is comfortable, let me know. The louder makes sense because it's a direct address microphone, and it's right there for me. Yeah, I had noticed that I was really soft in a lot of previous streams, so I wanted to be a little bit easier to hear without then also picking up on like the fan and the AC and all of the other sounds. So that's pretty good. This mic is very much pointed straight at my face. If I come to understand that I could, shift it down a little bit, maybe that would be easier. Or if I can have it farther away from me, if it can be farther away from me and down, then that will cover up less thing. Here's the thing though. So I have a big desk. This is behind the scenes. So I got a big desk because Meg was like, why don't we get you a bigger, better desk? And so we did, and it's great. And so the desk is it's slightly less, yeah, okay. That's, I'm glad that it's better. And I'm sorry about all the extra noise that you have to deal with. So this desk is only slightly smaller than my wingspan, and I'm not a gigantic person, so it's not huge. But what I have my main monitor right here, so slightly off-center to my right here, and then I have a second smaller monitor that's off to the left. And right now I have OBS and Twitch up on that monitor. Here's the thing. This boom right here goes like this and then like this. And so it cuts a slash through the visible line. 32 by 53, that sounds about right, yeah. So I can get the gist of what's happening over here, but it's not awesome to have this much in the way. What I'm considering is, should I move this boom mic? Should I move the boom, which is clamped to my desk, move this whole thing over here? And that way it'll go like this and it'll cut like this, and it might overlap like the bottom right of the monitor over here, which is not a huge issue, honestly. Especially I could move this monitor over a little bit and then move this one over a little bit. This one I haven't moved over as much because I didn't want it to get blocked by the boom mic. But if the boom isn't here anymore, the boom arm, then I can switch over there. The trick then is that there will be times when I would be looking over here and the mic would be pointing this way, and I'd have to see how well the audio holds up there, or I would need to be a lot more hands-on with the mic, which I'd rather not be. So those are some things I'm thinking about with my microphone situation, because when I listen back to like podcast episodes, yeah, boom arm on the other side. Yeah, that's a really good point about contrast. Thank you. So what that would let me do is I'd probably just rearrange other stuff on the desk. I would put my beverages back over here because right now they're on this far right side because there's nothing there. And if there was something there, then maybe I would move things around. I want to check and see whether I have less like annoying room tone or like echoiness on podcast audio. So we'll do Fractal Spire tonight. I'll use this mic unless there's like a problem with it. And then when I talk with Rudy about editing tonight's session down into episodes, I will ask him, hey, how is my audio? This is a different mic. If this is easier, like, please let me know if this is easier, harder, or basically the same to work on. Because if it's easier, then that's good. If it's the same, then, this is a little bit smaller, so that's kind of nice. It doesn't have a manual gain adjustment on the microphone the way that the Blue does, and having a manual gain adjustment is really nice there. For OBS, I can just adjust my sliders. If I'm like loud on Zoom or something, I just have to use up and down buttons on here, which are volume, unless I'm wrong here. You'll see that this also has an XLR port right here. I don't have something for that to go into, but theoretically in the future I could, depending on like what upgrades or changes I do or don't want to make in my setup kind of year on year as I continue to do streaming and various online things. So that's that. I think now I can go back to the game. I'm going to make there be audio again. Yeah, I think if I was going to get kind of the next step in terms of getting a I'm looking up what a DAC is now because I don't know. Digital to analog converter, got it. I'd probably, I would confer with like Arv and other people I know who have a lot of experience doing audio and video, and go for, maybe not the most expensive tier, and maybe not one below that, but maybe one below that, as long as that's at least 1 or 2 tiers above the cheapest. I'd have to do some research. I haven't done any of that research yet, so we'll figure it out. I'm going to do a new game because I have not played this game at all. This is Wintermoor Tactics Club. I have seen probably about 15 minutes of video of this. And it seems cool, and the reviews are very good. So we'll give it a shot. In the history of wars, the most important conflict of all often goes unmentioned. Perhaps it's because it took place entirely within Wintermoor Academy, a small northeastern boarding school. Perhaps it's because it happened in 1981, when there was no internet. Or perhaps any tale with the fate of the very world at stake is destined to fade into myth and legend. Yeah, that's a good suggestion on Rob, thank you. We can't know for sure. So we've got some clubs. Bodybuilders, Society for the Preservation of Hoop and Stick, Sunday Funnies, Young Monarchists. So these are going to be the different teams that we're fighting. We can't know for sure, but I know the War of Clubs really did happen because I was there. Wintermoor's student clubs turned against one another and began to vanish from the earth. A great darkness consumed the clubs, growing in power until it threatened to plunge the human realm into chaos. That sounds suboptimal, honestly. And that's what would have happened, if not for one hero. This character, probably. This is her tale. The tale of how a group of friends saved the world from the War of the Clubs. Alicia. Dang it! Why does this always happen? Tactics Club is in 5 minutes. I know I left my dice around here somewhere. I should really pay more attention to where I leave my stuff. Alright, so I'm clicking to move. A rejection from our school's journal. They said my story didn't fit the theme of the nostalgia of winter. I guess sometimes you really need to spell out the subtext of dragon werewolves. My dice aren't here, though. It's a super hard to get fanzine specializing in fan fiction where everyone works at a coffee shop and nothing bad happens to any of the characters. Coffee shop AUs, shout out. My dice aren't here though. There's my bed where I do all sorts of scandalous things like reading after curfew. Oh, here's my dice. Finally. How did they even get there? Man, I can't believe classes are starting again already. At least I have Tactics Club. Today's a big moment in our campaign. I've been looking forward to it for weeks. The world would die without cliques. No. I should hurry if I'm going to get there on time. All right, so I have my dice. There's other things to grab. I'm going to look at this real quick. Puzzle cube. I learned the trick to solving these from a book, so now the magic's kind of gone. All right, look at these. They let me have my own hot plate because I'm just that responsible. I mostly use it to brew tea. Okay, now I go. Hello? Candace. Oh, hey, Alicia. Off to club? I'm so jealous. I've been thinking about starting a dog lovers club on campus. Well, I don't know where the club room is, so let's wander around. There's a window. So we live in room 202. Alright, I can just hold it. It's a notice board. The girls on this floor mostly use it to leave notes, but sometimes people with odd jobs on here. Alright, campus map. Campus map, classrooms. Alright, looks like there's only one highlightable place right now, which is classrooms. So here's a person. Hey Alicia, on the way to a club meeting? How goes the club life? It's a raven. The Wintermoor Raven, our school mascot. I hope they don't think that painting a suit on it makes it look less ominous. More boards. Tutoring, a job, nothing that interests me. Okay. Club room. So, in proper RPG fashion, I will investigate everything that isn't forward progression. Art room. Okay, that's it. Hey guys, sorry I'm... There's no one there! Late? Where is everybody? Jacob I would expect to be late, but Colin is usually more responsible than this. Maybe I should go find them? Then again, it might be the perfect time to get a little curses and catacombs practice in. Yeah, it never hurts to have a little extra practice. Alright, so tutorial, right? Okay, I set up some dorkling enemies like it suggests in the Catacomb Monsters Guide. Yep. CNC. And here's Alicia. I'll start with my own character, the brave mage Anjaya. She can cast sparks, so I'll put her near those dorklings that are grouped together. So, click and then move. I'm going to move to the thing that they suggest. Left click to attack both enemies. Anjaya's attack spreads to all enemies touching her target tile. Damage 2, targets 2, chaining. Okay, but it does not knock them out. Let's put Jacob's character Rogie over here. He's a rogue, obviously. He can move the fastest. So I move you, and you move 4 to there, and then you're going to attack and push, it looks like. But 3 is enough HP to take them out. And Colin likes to fight head-on with his armored paladin Edwald, so he'll be out in the open. So you go here, and then here. Can you attack both of them? Righteous strike. And so they're taunted, they have to attack that character. That's all we can do this turn. Time to let the dorklings attack. When you can't do anything more, click end turn. So Edwald has armor. Jaya does not have that many hit points. Alright, now I can probably pick and choose who to go, right? So if I attack you, then the chain, or I get both of them. Great. And I can move you to here. Now, if I attack you, does it move my own character? No. And then you smush. Okay. And you have attacked, so you cannot then move. Got it. So you're going to attack again. 2 minus 1 for armor. Takes Edwald back down to 5. And then why don't you stabby? Damage taken. Turns taken, yeah. Stupendous. We got 6 somethings. I think I'm getting better. It's probably enough practice for now. We get all these old school looking module covers and things, right? I'm starting to worry about Colin and Jacob. They really should have been here by now. I should probably see if I can find them. Because this is set in 1981, so this is, you know, I had not been born yet. This is an earlier era of D&D-ish stuff than I was around for. Attention students, the classroom computer is for educational purposes only. Please refrain from using it for stock exchange. Stock exchange? Cat. Oh, a cat calendar. It's got some jokes. Let's see today's joke. What do you call a cat in a station wagon? A car pet. Okay. Ooh, skulls. Yeah, having a computer in class is notable. You're right. So, dorm. Well, it tells you who's there. Hey, Jacob. Finally, there you are. What's up? What are you up? Oh. Graffiti. Really, Jacob, again? Oh, hey. Am I late for club again? Sorry, I just got some serious writer's block going on here. Writer's block? For what to write on the wall? Hey, you know a thing or two about writer's block. You want to write the last word in this sentence for me? It used to be something that really sells our contempt for Wintermoor's fascist authority while at the same time not acknowledging that authority. Wintermoor is... hell? Oh yeah, that's a metaphor, right? I knew it was a good idea to ask a writer. Do you think you could take a break from fighting the man for a second and come fight some dorklings and ogres instead? Heck yeah. This is the week we finally fight that evil guy, right? He's pretty fascist, right? Maybe I can think of a good line while we're playing. Rogie! Player Jacob, class Rogue. Here's a person. Hi, Maisie. Let's see, who should maybe... Brr. It's really cold out here, but I can't rest until I find that butterfly. I'm absolutely not going to be able to remember all the voices that I do for this. I don't know if Arv has played this, but it would... Well, maybe in Arvnaut's game. I don't imagine you're seeing any set of characters for too long, so you just have to divide up each team. Skipper, with incredible hair. That sounds about right, Original. Like, early computing kids could get themselves into all sorts of trouble, right? Yeah, that's like a surfboard on top of this person's head. What is this thing, anyway? Some kind of instruction manual for being a nerd? It's my Catacomb Master Manual. I doubt it would appeal to someone of your intellectual prowess. Dude, I think he just called you some kind of ladyboat? May I have the manual back, please? I'm late for Tactics Club. Dang, he's right, Skip. We're gonna be late for practice. You got lucky this time, nerd. Bullies again. I should make sure Colin's okay. Geez, not again. Are you okay? I got worried when you didn't come to club. Yeah, I'm fine. I won't let those jerks get to me. I'm kind of impressed that you kept your cool. If that was me, I might have... not. Well, I want to start screaming, but I try to think of it like curses in catacombs. We'll study hard and be successful, which is like gaining experience and growing stronger. But they'll just stay the same generic low-level monsters, and we'll be able to beat them with a morning star. Metaphorically. Speaking of low-level monsters... Right, today's the big showdown against Count Malgiferous. Sorry, a leader should never be late. Let's go. So who's the GM? Hi, Benny. Shh, you have to be quiet in the library. Don't disturb the books. If you die if you count to 100. Oh, this is number theory. Hamlet, the dog who denounced the gold standard and uncommon courage, the life of R.B. Barnmouth, founder of GEBSA. What do these even have in common? The section is labeled 8.6, books that are included in this classification. How is that useful? Okay, well, we'll come back for some library gags. Hello, Edgar. No one believes me about my investment advice because I'm just a kid. So you're the one who's been trading on the stock exchange. Okay, so yeah, we go back to classrooms to tactics. So is it like are they doing no GM scenario stuff? Amulet acquisition. Okay, character sheets. So, tactics, eh? Attack and defense. Okay, so we have different stats here. Attack, tactics, attack, defense. Amulet acquisition. The stolen amulet, part 1. If it's part 1, why are they fighting a boss? Okay, so Colin is narrating. Okay, for the last few sessions, you've been pursuing the evil Count Malgiferous, who stole Anjaya's magical heirloom amulet. When we left off, you had finally caught up to the thieves. Let's see what happens. Ahem. The wind blows through the trees. There's something eerie about the field where your foes have stopped. As you peer warily about you, it dawns on you why you find it so disturbing. This place looks to be an ancient battlefield, with cracked armor and abandoned weapons strewn amidst the grass. An enterprising crow picks at an old skeleton buried in the weeds. It gives a guff caw and flies off as you disturb its repast. I'm not sure why the Count and his Dorkling guards have stopped here, but they seem to be ready to fight. What will you do? I say, the amulet of Amara is the guiding star of twilight. Heed its light, and it shall guide you back to the path of righteousness. The Dorklings don't speak humankin. Oh, then I'll... Sure, draw the sigil of Amara and the sigil of their god together. I use a stick to draw a picture of, in the dirt of their god and our god holding hands. Dorklings don't have a god. They have a warrior democracy and worship only their chosen demagogue. In this case, Count Malgiferous. The Count commands his Dorkling to attack! Dorklings. Hold right-click. Dorklings attack the closest character or whoever attacked them this turn. Dorkling Knight. So you have more hit points. You are also a knight. Got it. Reset turn. Resets the beginning of the turn. Limited use 2 of 2. Okay. So I'm going to move here, and then attack you, right? So that'll hit all of them for 2. Good. That Dorkling Knight's armor doesn't protect it from my magical attacks, right? Right, it's definitely a tactical move for you to fry them. You have physical armor of 1, okay? And then hit here, because you do 3 damage, minus 1 for armor, which takes the knight out. Rogi deals reduced damage to enemies with physical armor. You should let Anjaya handle those knights. Look, I'm just here to kick some Dorklings. You're the expert on what happens when I do. So now you are going to move here and attack this one, which will defeat it, and then this one will attack Idwald. End turn. So they're going to rush But that's not the closest. And you didn't attack. Why are you like this? The opponent nearest to me. But this opponent was nearest to you. What's the range on your spell? Okay, it's a little bit more than your movement. So if you move here and then attack, you're just gonna kill them. That's fine. Oh. Okay, but now they're gonna come after Edwald. And it looks like that he does not have something to do. And Jaya, alright, so you can attack that one. But now it's gonna come after you. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. You can't do anything. During their turns, enemies remind you who they're attacking and why. Closest. Okay, and you cancel. Maybe it's that one off the board. You, no, come on. You are gonna attack that one to hit all three of them. And then you get up here and attack this one. My attacks don't do much to those Dorkly Knights because of their physical armor, but I've got their attention. Thanks, that should let me hit them with my magical attacks. So, this one's going to go after Edwald for 2, 3 minus 1. This one tries to go after Panjaya, but they can't move that much. So, now let's do you, and you can attack them, which will just finish things off, because it doesn't attack allies. Stage complete. Alright, could have done it slightly faster, it looks like. You've taken out all the guards, leaving just the Count holding the amulet. Just when it seems like you've won, suddenly... Attention all student clubs. Oh, what now? Please report to the auditorium for an important announcement. Attendance is mandatory for all club members. Oh man, it was just getting good, too. Auditorium. Oh, I guess auditorium is in here. Nope. It's in one of the other buildings. Leads to auditorium. Great. Todd. Oh, hey, Felicia. Fancy seeing you here. I mean, obviously we go to the same school and all. Okay. Just introducing us to a few of these characters. We've got a caveman over here somehow. Why do we need to be here? Did someone do something wrong? Did we do something wrong? It's probably not about us. All the clubs are here, not just us. Who knows, maybe it's even good news. Principal Enfield. Greetings, club-minded students. So glad to see you all upholding Wintermoor's beloved tradition of student clubs and organizations. Why, they say John Gentleroy Wintermoor himself was a member of Gentlemen's Endangered Bird Shooting Association. Good old GEBSA. Endangered Bird Shooting? So that sounds terrible. Why? Is this going somewhere? As a strong supporter of club and student activities on campus, I am pleased to announce a rare opportunity to prove your club's pride and individuality. All of you will have the pleasure of competing in a mandatory school-wide snowball tournament where the winner is named the Ultimate Club. Well, that sounds like a waste of time. The good news, it shouldn't be too tough for us to lose as fast as humanly possible. I know what you're thinking. Why should I care about being in the Ultimate Club? Well, how about this? Clubs who lose in the tournament or refuse to participate will be disbanded immediately. What? They all say what? Disbanded? You can't do this, old man. We have rights. Unjust. Such a punishment is unthinkable. Surely you can't mean disband it. We'll just lose our club rooms or... Nope, disbanded. Kaput. As in no more special club privileges, no more meeting with other club members, and no more practicing your hobbies with other students. Ah yes, we're going to keep students who are already friends from associating with each other. But hey, there's no time to keep grumbling. The tournament will begin this afternoon. You'll be assigned your first opponent shortly. Trust me, this tournament will be fun. It's the perfect activity to find the Ultimate Club. This premise is preposterous. Yeah, he can't do this, can he? Fascists, I'm telling you. It was only a matter of time before the school got militarized. Are we supposed to compete in a snowball tournament? This is a disaster. We're gonna lose the club. Calm down. Let's head back to the club room and regroup. We'll play a little Curses and Catacombs, get our heads back on right. We've waited long enough to get back to our adventure today. Alright, so lots of people to talk to. Becky P. It's not responsible to speculate, but the principal must be going through some stuff in his personal life, right? He's trying to work through some issues by making everyone have snowball fights. Usually when the principal tries to raise morale, everyone ends up sad and angry. I've reported on some really bad ideas in my time. Remember when he paid for that weird abstract sculpture art to beautify the campus and 3 students ended up in the hospital? This might be worse than that. You there, girl who was talking to me. Do you think the stress of administration has finally caused Principal Ensfield to snap and seek vengeance upon the student body for years of ingratitude? No? Then what could cause such a plan so strange and wrong? An evil twin? Ghostly possession? The dreaded opposite day? You're... amusing. What a strange thing for Principal to stay. If I didn't have the historical reenactment club, I'd have to find a whole new fashion style. I mean... there have been people, I've seen people at Pensick that basically wear that, so fair. F this. If that old F-bag tries to stop me from listening to music, I will end him. Want to buy a doctor's note excusing you from the snowball fights? If we didn't show up for the fights, Tactics Club will be disbanded for not participating, right? Huh, oh yeah, want to buy a, what's the word for a club doctor? Like a doctor who can excuse a club for some kind of illness? There's got to be a word for that, right? I like a good snowball fight, but just thinking about losing our club gives me the creeps something fierce. The Equestrian Club has been through worse than this. We will survive. It's one of a kind. I must kill it and hang it on my wall. This is unbelievable. How does the principal think it would raise morale to ruin all things students care about? Is this just a trick? Maybe he's bluffing us to get us to care more about the snowball fights? Guess we'll have to hope so. Let's just get back to the club room. Whether Tactics Club ends tomorrow or not, we'll want to finish this campaign arc. This is how it begins. First a snowball fight or 2, then they're sending us to invade Canada. We have to resist. You know what that means. You're going to pull even more pranks than usual? Exactly. It's what needs to be done, you know. Please don't get kicked out of school, Jacob. Don't worry. I know the risks when it comes to pranks. I'm prepared to sacrifice for the cause. Okay. Oh, well, if it isn't Wintermoor's most laughable club, the Make-Believe Brigade. Why are you acting surprised to see us? This is our club room. Aren't you the guys who are literally trying to bring back the monarchy? Introducing the Young Monarchists. These folks, so let's see, they're 81 and they're like 15. So in 42 years, you're going to be absolutely beside yourselves because the queen will be dead and you're going to totally lose it. Yes, we, the young monarchists, believe firmly that the monarchy is simply the most sensible form of governance. If you'd read any of our pamphlets, you'd be well convinced of this. Monarchy is way too complicated for your brains, nerds. That's why we gotta beat you down. In the snowball tournament, we're your first opponents. Woohoo! How unfortunate for your tactics club. Enjoy your last day in this quaint little club room. Just trying to make them as sneering and terrible as possible. They're really all in on this battle thing already, huh? What a bunch of jerks. Yeah, they're the worst. But we can't let them distract us from what we came here to do. There's a chance this might be our last session. Let's at least finish this battle and get Anjaya her magic amulet back. The final battle, question mark? So this is the CNC manual. This is like narration. Even though you defeated his guards, you see Count Malgiferous grinning slyly. Fools, he cries. You have no idea which malign powers lie dormant inside this amulet. Allow me to show you. The Count raises the amulet of Amara to the sky and begins to chant. I try to grab the amulet from him. Before you can reach him, the amulet suddenly clouds over. The sky dims to a sickly iron hue, and tendrils of darkness sprout unnaturally from the ground itself. You are held fast in place and cannot move. To make things worse, the Count and his fallen minions have morphed into blood-sucking monsters. Anjaya is stuck in the open, totally surrounded. I don't think I could take all that damage. Well, you know, I got a grappling hook. It turns out it's useful in this exact situation. Use Rogi's grappling hook ability to pull Anjaya out of danger. His abilities don't damage allies. So, grappling hook. Thank you. Grapple. Pull 2, friend focused. Great. So now you can zap. This because it chains. Great. Okay, you already acted. You smush. So where he is, I think he is going to be able to tank, but I don't know that he can take damage from all of these while she's doing stuff. Let's find out. Pickling people alive. Alright, so they all just run in, but I guess this one could move around, right? Unless there's attacks of opportunity. So if you move to here, select which way to attack. I'm just going to attack that one. Right, and then you are going to do this, which hits 6 targets beautifully. Okay, and then you move here and attack this one. Okay, and then none of the enemies can get past Aidwald. And spacebar to speed up the enemies. Okay. Let me see what this is. Range 4. Okay. So if you move, can you just attack them now? Yes. Just go here. And attack them for 1. Can I get you? I can. So I hit them with the grappling hook and they just drop. Okay. And then you're gonna attack my paladin tank for 1 here. Oh, 2. Right, 3 minus 1. Then you move to here and finish it off. took less damage, and took the number of turns. So we got all 6 trophies, coins, or whatever. Well done, adventurers. That battle was 2 levels above your party's recommended challenge score. So that's it, huh? The last bad guy? No, it can't end here. This club is all I have at this school. Without you guys, I don't know where I could fit in. You're right. I put too much effort into this club to let it die here. I have no idea how we can beat them, but we have to try. Trying isn't usually my style, but I won't let Enfield's military junta stop me from hanging out with you guys. It's almost time for the match. Maybe we'll think of something when we see the battlefield. Alicia, just let me know when you're ready. Investigate. Let's go talk to Jacob. No. No new levels. Man, if I'd known this was going to happen, I would have worded that graffiti way stronger. I guess we're going to have to fight those royalist kids sooner or later. You ready? Let's go! Prepare for defeat! We are well versed in how warfare shapes history. Our club has this clear advantage when it comes to combat. Yeah, and we're bigger than you. What a perfect winter day for our first snowball battle. Any questions before we begin? Can we convince you not put all the clubs through this? What's the real reason for the snowball tournament? Was the club budget cut? Does the school board want you to prepare for us? Let's rap about reasons. My reason is that I want to see your reasons, the reasons why you'd fight for your club. After all, the ultimate club is the club that wants to succeed the most. Just express yourself and your love for the club, and you'll do fine. I know you're just dying to get started, but first let me lay down some rules. Since this tournament is about positive vibes and togetherness, you won't actually be killing each other. I don't want any parents complaining with the school board that their children were slain in gladiatorial combat. Instead, each of you will be assigned stats based on detailed personal information collected by the student council. We are so screwed. Those stats will make sure that the tournament is fair and accurate. Once you're damaged by enough snowballs that your health reaches 0, you're out. Now let's have a safe and courteous battle. That sounds... Hey guys, I think I might have an idea. Wait, the principal described these battles. It almost sounds like C&C, doesn't it? Maybe if we try and think about this like a C&C battle, we can use our tactics to win. Yeah, we got... Enfield has big, hippie-turned, conservative fascist vibes here in the way that he talks. Of course, we can try to use the same tactics and abilities as our characters. And these weird royal kids are just like any of the evil knights we've taken down. This is a tough battle, but we face tougher. We'll take it one turn at a time. Let's go for it. Alright. You have a ranged attack. You have a magical attack of 3 at a range of 1 by complaining. You will always target Anjaya. You have a ranged 3 damage attack. And you have a range 1 attack. Okay. You have your hook. You have electric whatever. And you have an axe. Alright, so I can't move because I'm in combat with you. Okay, I can't move there. It's just weird. Because now I'm gonna hit you and move you. Down with the monarchy! Are you just kicking people? Anarchy rules! Alright, so you have movement of 3. And you do 3 damage, and you attack for 2 and taunt. So I guess we'll go here and then hit you. Take that, fiends! The concept of battle axe translates quite easily into snowball warfare. Does it? I mean, let's zap you so that we're going to be within 1 hit. I did it! I threw a snowball! You mean you cast a magical bolt upon our foes? Okay. most likely that the Primitive Tactics Club has simply chosen the largest and strongest among them to be leader. I shall take down this oafish elected leader, demoralizing them savagely. Oh no, magical damage by being a jerk. Ha! Are you ready to admit that your political worldview lacks cohesion compared to mine? Colin, use your anger. It's what Edward would do. Ahem. You fiends have made a fatal misstep in stoking my deadly paladin rage. Paladin rage? Sure. Hey, Alistair, I'm just going to hit whoever's closest for, like, monarchy and stuff. Oh, Alicia, my rival in love, I shall best you in the dance of battle and prove that I am the true jewel of Versailles. Right, rivals in what? How many times do I have to tell you, Genevieve? Monarchy is about politics, not time travel. I think this person wants to, maybe should be in the Historical Recreator Club. Can I? Okay, so I can't, what I want to do is make you go to here, but maybe I can hit here. I can hit here and hit all of them. Which I guess... What an infuriating opponent. How can you be this detached from reality? That she's just like throwing a bunch of snowballs? Whatever system of governments you rebel establish will be flawed. Okay. It has to be in a line. Well, done. So you're just gonna attack Anjaya with your bow. Perhaps if you apologize, I'll allow you to be my valet or stable hand. Don't give up, Alicia. We have to fight. Keep fighting for Tactics Club. Yeah, it's not over yet. Zap. Till Marquis Devereaux, I acknowledge his affections. Cool. You did very nicely. Hey, Crit Witch. Preposterous. How could those fantasy layabouts defeat us? We did it. Alicia, your idea totally worked. Well, tough break, young monarchists. I guess you're just not the ultimate club we're looking for. You'll have to go back to enduring capitalism like the rest of us. Capitalism is not actually a form of governmental... It's not actually a governmental system. It's an economic system. It exerts broad political power globally and has made subservient many other political systems. So he's sort of right, but mostly wrong and kind of just a jerk. No, but my beautiful period costumes! Guess you just have to find the nobility in that good old black and blue. The school colors on your uniforms, I mean. Not the beating you just dealt to you by the Tactics Club. That hurt will fade in time when you find sanctioned non-monarchic student activities to fill your hearts. Tactics Club, you know I'm no fan of violence, but I'm impressed by that performance. I guess I should have expected viciousness from a club focused on tactical warfare, eh? You're not going to take Tactics Club away. We'll find a way out of this. Now that's the true dedication I'm looking for. See you tomorrow. You'll get your next opponent bright and early. So we have our bracket here. That didn't nearly feel as good as I thought it would. Just like that, their club is disbanded? It was us or them, Alicia. And we were victorious. Come on, we did it. Let's celebrate. Thanks, but you guys can go celebrate. I think I'm just going to go crash for the night. Later. Chapter completed. Sleep. Let's see, so I'm just gonna have to look at the tactical layout next time and see if I want to like make my video smaller. Alicia, huh? This looks like a dream. Oh, I'm in the classroom building. I was going to Tactics Club. How dare you? You destroyed our dreams, our hope to make a difference in the world. And for what? Just so you could play some silly little game? It's not silly. This game means a lot to us. It's the reason we all became friends. Right, guys? You're alone. Guys, Colin, Jacob, where are you? You can't defend your actions without your pathetic little friends? That's why everyone hates you. That's right, everyone here is just waiting for Tactics Club to fail. Good luck in the tournament, loser. You better watch their back. No, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Nightmare. Save your game? Save. Chapter 2. It begins. Check out the hair. Is that Tarot Club? Victorian Orphans Club? Check out their sandals. The Psychic Detectives. Ow. Yes, it will be the Tactics Club, our next opponents. We haven't gotten our official opponents yet. Shh, Handle. Trust Scarlet, she knows. Try closing your eyes and sensing our opponents. You can do it? Okay. We must prepare for a mighty battle. The fate of the school balances precariously on this encounter. Don't worry, Handle. With our psychic abilities, there's no way we can lose. But Scarlet's right. It's our duty to train hard and protect this school. Attention, students. Wintermoor is pleased to announce the opening of a new Wintermoor Wonderland skating rink. Head down to the annex if you'd like to attend the grand opening ceremony officiated by your one and only student council. That is all. Who's there? Do. Hey, Alicia. You seem kind of down after that last battle, so I thought we should come see how you're doing. We brought you this bag of chips. They only had salt and vinegar, but I have some hot sauce we can put on them. That's nice of you guys, but I'm sure I'll be okay. Guess I thought I'd feel good about taking down such horrible jerks, but I get it. You know how much it would hurt to lose your club, so you feel that hurt for other people. Thanks. That's what makes you such a good person. But those guys were the worst. They wanted to bring civilization back to medieval times. Yeah, monarchy is just fascism with fancy lipstick on. Huh, I guess maybe the school is better off without a club trying to bring back the feudal system. Exactly. Alicia, believe me, I wouldn't be fighting if I wasn't sure we're the good guys. And our next opponents, these psychic detectives, are even worse. They just creep everyone out. We have to be victorious for the good of our club and the good of the whole school. That's why I have a plan. Me too. My plan's cooler though. No offense. But we can hear yours first if you want. Either way. So I think I've got a plan to beat that Psychic Detectives Club. Whenever you're ready, come meet me at the club room. I think you guys will like what I came up with. You can do Jacob's thing first if you want. I don't mind either way. Those Psychic Detective guys aren't the real problem. It's this whole corrupt snowball fight system. Sure, I'm with you so far. So how do we break out of it? Exactly. We need to break into the principal's office. What? No? That's not at all what I meant. Can't we just write a letter to the school board? No, those empty suits don't care about the proletariat. The best way to make your voice heard is vandalism. Or arson. I could be talked into arson. As a compromise, what if I went to talk to the student council? It's their job to keep track of school events. Plus, I heard they're in the tournament too. So they must know something, right? Man, those weirdos? Good luck. They won't even make eye contact with me because I don't have school spirit. Well, it seems like a better first step than arson. I'll give it a shot. Nope, nothing special there now. Side quest. Side quest. Alright, so we're gonna go to the student council. Have they finished? Jacob wrote Wintermoor is hell. You... Where's the council? Hello? Devo? Haven't you always wondered where the bugs go in the winter? They go underground mostly, is my understanding. Hey, listen, I can get you a good deal on some school supplies. Just don't ask where they come from. Attention, Wintermoor students! We have 2 announcements to deliver regarding the skating rink. Ahem! Announcement 1 is from Principal Enfield. He said, "Students, please enjoy skating on this delightful morale-boosting Wintermoor Wonderland skating rink." Announcement 2 is from us, your student council. Under no circumstances are students allowed to skate on the skating rink until we fix the obvious safety hazards, primarily that it is mostly water. Violators risk a permanent black mark on their record in addition to potential hypothermia and drowning. You are all Wintermoor Ravens, and I trust that you will not die in such an embarrassing way. That is all. I mean, like, you absolutely would not want to try to skate there. I guess so. What's wrong? It's just, well, I don't know if you've ever tried to make a long-distance call from the school, but it's really expensive. I try to call my boyfriend at least once a week, but it's starting to become more than more I can afford. I've been thinking I should probably get a job, but what is there around here that I can even do? Underground kickboxing rings don't pay a lot until you get to the higher level circuits, and I can't compete in those until I graduate. I'm pretty sure I've seen some flyers for part-time jobs around campus. Do you want me to look into it for you? Wow, you do that for me? Sure. I end up wandering around campus a lot anyway. It's more or less on my way. Side quests. This is supposed to be a skating rink? We don't get that much snow back in Oklahoma. We have a saying for things like that. We call them death traps. Accurate. Hi, Gerald. Is that what school calls an event these days? My, has Wintermoor has fallen from my father's day. And they're gone. Isn't the council right there? Where did they go? I wanted to talk to them about the tournament. The council is always watching. Ah. You've come to the right place. As secretary of the student council, I'm the keeper of all school knowledge. However, first I have a question for you. Do you really care about our school's heart, or are you just trying to get yourself out of a bad situation? It's not just that. I do care about this school. Don't you think this tournament is bad for everyone? We're both trying to help Wintermoor. Then prove it. I will ask you a series of questions about our institution, and you will receive information only upon answering them all to my satisfaction. Let me know when you have prepared yourself. School loyalty quiz. I mean, there was a Gary Gygax option. Something you no doubt committed to heart on your first day here. I'm worried if you got that wrong. Next question. A statue stands majestically at the center of the quad. Who does it depict? Finally, a very important question. Can I trust you? The slovenly, disobedient one on your team, Jacob. What would you say is his greatest weakness? I mean, he's always doing crimes. Excellent. I admire someone who's put their ambitions before their friends. Well, that's not what I'm doing at all. I just thought that was pretty common knowledge. Tell yourself what you will. You have passed, and the student council always fulfills its promises. I have calculated that it would benefit the school to share the following information. 1 week ago, Principal Enfield asked us to help him find the ultimate club. We spent several days doing exhaustive and often clandestine research and put together a very detailed report. But when we showed it to him, he flew into a rage. He kept babbling about how our chosen club wouldn't be strong enough and how we couldn't understand true spirit. He locked himself in his office and wouldn't come out. When he finally emerged the next day, he was calm again. He had plans for this tournament. He even demanded the student council participate as well. We presented an airtight case that would actively harm the school, but he refused to listen. What's so important about the ultimate club? Rest assured that we are investigating the truth behind this. In the meantime, I suggest you focus on winning. Thanks for the info. I will let you know if we find anything out. I'll know. Okay. Aren't you one of the equestrian kids? Right. Horses, yes, okay. Hey, can I take your picture? It's not for the paper, it's just for my campus scrapbook. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Sounds like Meg has gotten home, so soon I will take a quick break to take Oreo downstairs so that he may tromp about. Oh, Alistair, I'm sorry that your club... Alicia, I bear you no ill will for your victory in the snowball tournament. Dialectical conflict is how society must progress. History will prove that the monarchists are the true victors. Plus, now that students are no longer to have our pamphlets, they've become much more popular. Glad things starting to work out. Alright, what's your plan? I've been thinking a lot about our strengths as a club. We're the Tactics Club, right? So first of all, I think the most valuable thing we can do is come up with strategies that maximize our tacticality in combat. So like sweet power moves? Yes, sweet power moves. That sounds suspiciously like it might involve physical exercise. Not necessarily. I think we can all work it out on the CNC board. See, I found some special combat abilities in CNC that we can also apply to our snowball fights. I call them tactics powers. I think I get it. You want us to treat our strategies on the snowball field like CNC abilities. We might not have magic in real life, but we got tactics powers on our side, right? Exactly. Here, check this out. The Cave of Destiny. And so, it seems like we're going to be alternating between doing CNC battles and then the snowball things, and then there may be some kind of secret final bit, right? Whatever reason that Enfield has for wanting the ultimate club. Okay, when we last left our heroes, Anjaya had just gotten back the Amulet of Amara. And so as you touched it again, Anjaya, you were visited by a vision telling you to go to the Cave of Destiny where tactics power will be revealed. That sounds like a pretty epic adventure. Will we have to cross the Whispering Mountains or the Tormented Swamp? Normally, but that's not the relevant part, so we'll just say you walked to the cave without further incident. So what does getting tactics powers look like? Do we open a box and there's powers inside, or what? Far from it. You must spend a full week in deep meditation, communing with the magics of the cave. Whoa, I hope no bad guys invade the cave while we're doing that. That is exactly what happens. A scouting party from the army of Count Malgiferous has arrived at the cave. Not again. Oh, but it's okay. See, Anjaya finished her meditation early due to her magical intellect. Everyone else is locked in meditation. Anjaya, it's up to you to protect the party with your new tactics power. Brilliant Beam. Magical attack. Costs 5 tactics points per use. Cooldown of 1 turn. Damage 5, range 6, line attack. This is pretty adorable. Hi, the kids are asleep. Though rays and bolts have their advocates, the Archmage Commission agrees that beams display true magical superiority. Beams! Anjaya, your tactics power is a brilliant beam. It's much more powerful than your normal attack and hits every enemy in a line. Okay, here it goes. I cast Brilliant Beam. Bop. Yep, that's pretty great. And these folks are done. So they all are going to move. I cast Brilliant Beam again. Sorry, the tactics power take a full turn to recharge. I guess that makes sense. We need some time to recover after spending that extra effort. Okay, can I think I'm just gonna end turn, because if I move, then I don't know that I can beam. Now I beam again. These two will move. And then I just do my normal thing, I guess. So I'm probably not going to get the best score on this because I skipped a turn. unfortunately, well, now I can do this, right? I guess I can beam again. Reset turn. Beam! Okay. Oh, that's on par. Cool. That was great. If I can do anything like that brilliant beam in a snowball fight, we might have a chance of winning again. Hey Colin, I know Alicia's better at tactics than I am. Can I get a tactics power too? Definitely, and I'll get one too, of course. As soon as you're ready, I'll unveil them during the next battle. Smoke and hammers. Ooh, big. Just as you defeat the party, a rumbling crash is heard from the northeast. Rubble scatters in front of you as an ogre mercenary barges through the wall of the cave. You'll have to fall back, however. Aedwald has finished learning his tactics power and can join in the fight. Stun Hammer Slam. 5 points per use, cooldown, 4 damage, range of 1, burst. Hits every square within 1 tiles of the targeted square. Daze 2 turns. Lose 1 movement, attacks deal -2 damage. Lawful paladins learn to non-lethally subdue their foes by smashing their heads with a great hammer. Non-lethal. And no tactics power for Jacob yet. So we're just introducing these one at a time. My tactics power is called Stun Hammer Slam. It's a smash so powerful that it leaves the enemy dazed. Stun Hammer Slam. Smoosh. Dazed. That one is out. So, just, I guess, yeah, so I can zap and it'll chain. Did I gain a point because I did the chaining thing? Seems like I did. Alright, Rogi is finally awake. He has gained the knowledge of a tactics power called Smoke Blight Bomb, a wide-ranging smoke bomb. Cool, smoke bombs. That's an easy enough for me to do in real life. Alright, let's show these dorklings what happens when you mess with Robespierre Trotsky Guevara. Okay, sure, kid. Wow, Rogi's full name makes an appearance. He must be taking this really seriously. Heck yeah, Robespierre Trotsky Guevara is gonna throw some smoke bombs now. Range of 3, damage 3, burst, smoke. Actually, I want to go to here, and then I do this. Nice. What kind of smoke are we talking here? Stink bomb? Ink bomb? Salt and pepper bomb? Smoke that causes all characters within it to do 1 less damage when attacking. So let's say all of the above. Zap, no magical armor, and then you're going to go plug a hole and be done. So they're all doing less damage because they're in the smoke. So, tactics power all cost 5 tactics points, earn tactics points by using basic attacks on enemies. Great. So, I would do no damage because I'm in smoke. But I can I pull you into the water? Or do you just not leave? attack one of these, I'll be able to use one of the other abilities. Right? No? Well, let's clear that out and gain a tactics point. Okay. Go here and then do this. Smoke. And turn. So we go here. And then attack you for nothing. But we don't gain... Why do we not gain tactics points for that? Backstab. Okay. Super savvy. See, now we're getting it. Oh, and you defeated the Count's army. Good job, everyone. Now that we have all our tactics powers, we should have a chance to beat those psychic detectives, right? Definitely, but I've got one less surprise to tip the odds in our favor. This is where you reveal you really do have an ancient relic that gives us magic powers? Unfortunately, no. But consider, how do superheroes defeat without powers defeat their opponents? By being prepared. We may not have our new skills, but we still need to figure out the most effective way to use them against our opponents. Thus, I propose we go gather intel on the psychic detectives, then work out a plan for how do we use it. Spying? Nice. I've got lots of distractions we can use for a quick getaway. Some are pretty safe, even. I don't know, spying doesn't sound like a very heroic thing to do. It's not spying, it's scouting. Heroes have to thoroughly scout goblin forts and other combat encounters unless they want to end up dead. Yeah, besides, they're psychic, right? It's like an unfair advantage. They're not really psychic, Jacob. That's not a real thing. I mean, that's what the government wants you to think. But see for yourself. Their leader is real scary. Once I sent off a smoke bomb in the boys' bathroom, she totally knew it was me. Jacob, you do that at least once a month. Everyone knows it's you. Still, she knew it in a scary way. Okay. Let's just start by finding out where they hang out, okay? Alright, so I'm going to look for job flyers. Dog groomer. Need a cheerful, dog-friendly individual who's willing to get their hands dirty washing and drying adorable pups. Entry level, the actual stylist will do the haircuts for now, but you get on-the-job training in an amazing field. It's a pet-tacular opportunity. That sounds like something Isabella could do. Did you see the game yesterday? Our team totally crushed it. Can you believe it? Kelly asked me to help her with a prank. How delightfully quaint. Huh? Oh, hi, Alicia. I did see you there. Everything okay? Oh, yeah, sure. I was just lost in thought. What's up? I can't shake the feeling that my pranks are getting stale, you know? I need to think up another prank, but it can't just be any prank. I need to find the ultimate prank. That sounds fun? Oh, it'll be totally great, once I think of it. So you have, like, writer's block? Exactly. Although in my field we call it clown downtime. If only I could find inspiration in these dreary workday halls. Say, do you know someone who's passionate about pranks? I might be able to find someone. Pranks, you say? Okay. So... I guess I'd have to go somewhere else to find the student council person and go in here. Art room. Alright, what are you up to? Hey nerd, don't go getting a big heart because you beat us. The only ones who have to get to have big heads are the kings and queens and stuff because they have to hold up the crown. Here you are. That's the incredibly intimidating student council president, Septiva. Septavia? She looks busy. Maybe I shouldn't bother her. Okay. This is not a try it a couple of times thing. guess we spy on them? Here we go. Shh, that's them. Critical! We have breaking new evidence in the case of the spotted owl. Turns out the receipts for the baseball equipment were found in Mr. Dorn's trash can. Handel discovered them. Yeah, I thought maybe the trash cans are good places to find evidence that people try and get rid of. Don't sell yourself short. You found it because of your great psychic instincts led you to that spot. Remember your mantra. Recite it to protect against evil and failure. Sure. I am a good psychic, and my powers are really strong. Exactly. Excellent. Now all that remains to close the case is to have the twins watch the bird feeders for abnormally large pigeons. Roger. Now the next case. The case of the psychic detectives totally thrashing the pants off of that weird tactics club. Indeed. Let us focus our energies and meditate on sensing the club's weaknesses. Focus your mind on the tactics club. I think I sense them. Oh crap, scatter. Everyone meet back at the club room. You scouted the psychic detectives. When it comes to battle them, you'll get a bonus for knowing their strategy. Okay. I don't know about that. How's your nerd club playing your nerd games? Zing. Why should I even bother talking to nobody like you? Because you're content? Hey, you're in student council, right? Armando. I was hoping you could tell me if there's a way to get our club out of this tournament. Guess I'll have to talk to someone else. Nice to see you. Around? Oh, I wanted to go in. It's the sad royalist. Please don't talk to me. I'm busy staring wistfully into the middle distance to convey my ennui. Backstage. Secrets? I see you found my secret backstage sanctum. Costumes. Okay. Historical kids. The theater kids are really nice. They let us borrow costumes for our reenactments all the time. Did you ever wear any outfits beside that caveman one? There are a lot of things from caveman times that need reenacting. I want to write a good old-fashioned letter home about the Snowball War, but I don't have any period-appropriate quill pens. It's very cute. Pranks? Time for pranks? Hey Jacob, mind helping him out with a quick favor? Sure, what's up? There's this girl on campus who wants inspiration for a prank. I thought you might be able to help. Clown downtime, huh? I feel her pain. I got a few techniques that might help. Just tell me when and where. Sorry, but I had to reveal your weakness to Victoria to get her to talk. So you told her about my bee sting allergy? Wait, what? You never told me I had a bee sting allergy. I don't. I just pretend to throw off the government. Okay, kid. So we go back here and then help? Is this what I have to do? Here we are. So, I heard you're having trouble coming up with a prank. It's just so hard to find an entire classroom's worth of livestock, you know? I hear that. Usually birds are easier to get. They can make a lot of noise and ruckus compared to their size. Birds, huh? Oh, I have it. A great idea. Oh my god, Alicia! Huh? Help me get a bird! Meet me back here when you've got one. What? But... Go! This brilliant idea needs a bird! Bird. I have no idea what doing these side quests will get me. Like, do I get XP? Do I get special powers? Do I get, like, alliances? Okay, slowly. Slowly. Okay, that was never gonna happen. Wait a minute. Is it flying backwards toward the classroom building? Follow the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Whoa! What's this bird doing in here? Someone catch it! Doop, 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 doop. Time for a bird. Bird? Well. Dr. Kelly. Hey Kelly, was that helpful? I don't know if I'm really cut out for bird catching. Nonsense. Did you see that, Alicia? The beauty, the chaos. So inspiring. I'm just brimming with new prank ideas. You turned my clown downtime frown upside clown down? Anyway, as someone who really appreciates the truly hard work we pranksters go through our art, I want you to have this. Aha! It's an upgrade. Upgrade for Rogie. Rogie's basic attacks deal +1 damage to unhurt enemies. This classic hand buzzer prank was not hard to repurpose as a weapon. Thanks, I'm just glad I ended up being able to help. So, got an upgrade. We can't go there. So, I should look elsewhere. So I'm going to go back to the dorm because there's one of the notice boards, and then I'll see if I can find the third one. There's a job flyer. Sewer maintenance. Okay. Do you have secrets? Secrets. Does your cube give you secrets? No. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's go to the library and see if there's a notice board. Nope. Stadium. Okay, I'm just here for the notice board, which doesn't appear to exist. So, admin building? Possibly the quad. Probably the admin building. Yep. So, notice board. Job flyer. Gumshoes for hire. Cash is cold. The streets tough like us. Alright. 3 options. So, if I'm getting bonuses for side quests, then that's definitely going to be worth it. Oh, Isabella is... where? I think you're here. Actually, I don't remember. Music club. Here you are. So what did you find? Well, there were a few flyers around the place, but I don't know if... Whoa, 3 flyers? Let me see. It's too much pressure to decide. Can you just pick one for me? Which job do you think is the most like kickboxing? I mean, private detective's assistant. Might not be like in the movies, but a private detective's assistant sounds most likely to involve fighting. The description says it's all about paperwork, though. Handwriting is not like kickboxing, I can tell you that. If I didn't take it and some mugs busted into the office, I'll always regret it, you know? Sounds perfect. Man, Leo will be so happy. I'm going to call him tonight and tell him. You're welcome. I hope it works out for you. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. Faraday's cape. Spark gains friend focused. It can chain through allies, but will not damage them. Nice. Thanks again. Gotta update my character sheet. Opening menu with tab and navigating to character sheets. Tab. Character sheet. Okay. Upgrades. Hang out with Colin. Okay. Alright, let's go find Colin and then take a break. Alright, we've got special moves, we gathered intel, there's just one more thing to do. I've been saving these for a tough fight. deal +1 damage if they have 3 or more targets. Nice. Rogues of attacks gain +2 tactic points when hitting an enemy with a negative status effect. Nice. And +1 movement and push on his basic attacks. Nice. Whenever you're ready, I think we're prepared to take on those detective guys, but I'll leave the final call up to you. Let's equip things. Character sheet. You. Hang out with Colin. But I just did. So. So I can either have +1 damage to unhurt enemies, or +2 tactics points when hitting an enemy with a negative status effect. I don't have anything that gives notice. I guess stun. Yeah, I think it's still going to be this. +1 damage if they have more targets. Friend focused. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, I'm going to save the game, and then we're going to go to break. It'll be just a few minutes while I go say hi to Meg and take Oreo downstairs, and if I'm not back in a couple of minutes, it's because Oreo suddenly desperately needed to go out into the world. So I should be back in like 5 minutes. Hopefully, either Oreo will not need to go out, or I can take the time to at least come back and say that I'm ending the stream. So, back in a couple minutes, one way or the other. Break. Okay, I'm back. Oreo is actually fine. So I took, he's just out there hanging out downstairs. And Mega's back, so I'm going to play some more of this fun game. It has been quite cute. We've got special moves and upgrades, we've gathered intel, I think we're about as ready as we're gonna get. Whenever you're ready, I think we're prepared to take on those detective guys. But I'll leave the final call up to you. Let's go! I've done 2 side quests already. Opponents! No need to introduce yourselves. We, the psychic detectives, already know all about you. We've foreseen our victory. You don't have a chance. Yeah. Tough word for a bunch of dorks who run around campus yelling about ghosts all the time. So you're like detectives who are psychic? Or do you detect psychics? Or... Actually, I'm a psychic in training. Disgraceful. You've made Handful get down on himself. You truly are villains. Tactics Club. Do you think you can see the shadows of destiny without a candle? Then let this battle be the spark to illuminate your path of truth. Okay. You can choose where your heroes start. Boop. 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 From scouting, you're ready to get... you'll gain 1 magical armor. Spying on future clubs is optional. It may be tricky, but you'll gain helpful bonuses. Okay. So you do 3 damage at range and chain. You do 2 damage at range of 2. Hits every target in a 90-degree cone. And if you hit them, if that hits us, we would lose our magic armor. And they gain 2 magic shield. Worry wall. Smoke bomb. Man, I was saying this for a killer prank during finals, but it would be too cool not to use it here. And you move here, and then attack. Gladiator tactics. You don't have any armor. You do 2 damage and taunt and push. Okay. So I attack you. It only does 1, but it gives me a tactics and it taunts you. My arm is the arm of fate. The snow is the will of the cosmos. Tactics Club, can you stand before fate has in store with you? I don't make any sense. Now I will lose my magic armor. I'm not very good at fighting, but I can still help my friends. I'm gonna try doing Rogue's special power move, super move thing. These moves take a lot out of you, plus they're risky. You have to wait for the right moment. Plus if we did special moves all the time, they wouldn't be special. Alright, so... let's move over here and hit this kid. And then grab you to knock you out. I think that's it for me. I should go. No, you can't give up Handle. You have to keep fighting. That would be cheating, Jania. I got Janaya. I don't know who the name. I got hit by too many snowballs. Gasp, you're right. The true nobility of your soul is your sense of honor and adheres to the rules. Okay. Yeah. break anything. So I guess I have to do damage for the to get the tactics points. Useless, you can't dodge a psychic. We can predict exactly where you'll be and hit you with a snowball. Unforgivable. I must protect my friends in the school from your miscreants. But it will give me tactics points. Just gonna hit you. Ah, it's missed. That's it. Unacceptable! I can't fall here. I have to protect the school. You with the hat. You've been hit by about a dozen snowballs. You're definitely out. Why don't we stun you because we have the power? Yes, that's what I want to do. Paladin's conviction is his strength. A paladin triumphs because he does what is right. Yeah, man, scary yelling. Yell until they're still too scared to move. End turn. Enemy is stunned. Enemy is not stunned. Just be done. Yes. Has my time upon the stage really expired so swiftly? Nice. Inconceivable. How could this happen? Scarlet, is this what you foresaw? Scarlet, you know this means we'll be disbanded, right? You understand that means we can't protect everyone from what's coming. Everything is as it must be. Good. Good job, you guys. Don't congratulate the enemy. And what happened to your accent? My accent was fake the whole time. Whatever. Since you've beaten us, you better be the ones to win this now. I won't forgive you losing to anyone else. Alicia, may I speak with you for a moment? Sure. Sorry, events are now in motion. I sense you will play a pivotal role in overcoming our true opponent. Alicia, there is something you must do. Huh? Me? Not now. But I foresee you encountering an artifact of great significance. When this happens, bring it to me. From it we shall learn the nature of our true opponent. Farewell. Get some real shoes. It's snowing outside. That's 2 down, Tactics Club. You're really on a roll. How does it feel? Kind of awful, actually. Well, that's no attitude for a club of your caliber. Just think, now you're one step closer to becoming the ultimate club. You should be proud. Anyway, you'll receive your next opponent in the morning. I hope you're looking forward to it. What? Like, are we taking classes? Is that happening at all? Or was this happening? We had like a Saturday fight and then a Sunday fight. Oh, it's Septiva. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Do not speak to me. You are a disappointment. What? I'm not. I tried really hard to fight for my club and we won. That is exactly the problem. Here in this elite academy, you're wasting your time on that worthless club and their childish fantasies. We're not worthless. Fantasy can help people. Alicia, this world is not a game. There are people counting on us, people looking up to us. There are those who want us to fail and those who are desperate for us to succeed. Think about all the sacrifices made to get us here, to make it this far. Think of all the hate they endured. For what? So you could waste this opportunity with some meaningless fantasy? The world is watching, Alicia. Okay. The old mic was still on the list of on the audio mixer, so I had to make sure that I was actually the mic was working and hadn't weirdly reverted or something. But I don't want to be student council president. I shouldn't have to be. Fantasy can change the world too. Why can't I just succeed in my own way? You have to do everything right, Alicia. There's no room for failure. Even the slightest mistake, and they will tear you apart for it.
No.
Don't talk to me. Go run back to your little club. You apparently can't handle the real world. No. I can help people. I know I can. PSI snowball, eh? Save your game? Yes. This is a steampunk guild. Introducing the Equestrian Club. Oh, that's not steampunk. There's 5 of them, though. We're almost there, almost there! Don't get ahead of yourself. We have to win the snowball fight first. We're fighting the Tactics Club? Sound like they'll even be harder than the knitting team. I know, it's hopeless. I don't know that they're actually an equestrian club. When the school took away our horses, did we give up Equestrian Club? No, we adopted. We made Equestrian Club stronger than ever. Our survivors many, and we have one last trick up our sleeve. But you can't mean... Yes, this is going to be so much fun! Tomorrow we have fun. Today we survive. Reisenstein students, it's time to celebrate. Today is the beginning of Wintermoor Spirit Week. It's time to express your true feelings about your beloved school. As such, there is a list of mandatory spirit activities posted in all classrooms and club rooms. I look forward to seeing the beautiful artistry. This will surely inspire and ease in every one of you. A spirit week now? When the school is forcing us to fight? I guess I'll check with the boys and see what's on this list. Death Lords. My childhood friend gave me this one. The logo's a little intense, but it makes me think of her, so I can't bring myself to throw it out. And books! Books from home. Mostly my favorite fantasy subgenre. Clever young women protagonists who won't do what they're told. Fair. How you doing? See, the problem with school clubs is they're subject to school authority. That's why you should only join underground organizations like fight clubs. Birds of a feather don't need clubs. There's a bird up there. Oh, more posters. Once you're a raven for life. I know how those equestrian club kids feel. The school wouldn't let me keep a dog just like them with their horses. I mean, they should be able to have dogs. And then side quest here. Side quests give loot. Hey, listen up. I got a real important job for you. Seems like a bad idea, but okay, what? I feel like I'm going to regret even asking, but what is it? There's some arcade tokens. Phoenix Arcade. Real hot property. I hid them behind one of those easels in the art room. And you want me to go get them for you? Oh, heck no. I can't be seen near that stuff. I need you to get rid of them for me. Just, maybe find someone who appreciates them. Okay. I guess I'll see what I can do. So I need to find someone who wants to go to the arcade. Okay. Can't go there. Oh, can I go back here? Is this secrets? No. Barrels are not anything. What's up? I've gotten some great shots of all of the Spirit Week decorations. They're so good, I bet even the yearbook will want them. Today's report, Spirit Week moved forward by several months, much needed morale boost or scheduling mishap. I like the student paper as like Greek chorus. Well, a little bit Greek chorus, not all the way. John Gentleroy Wintermoor founded Wintermoor Academy in 1901, shortly before his mysterious disappearance and presumed death by wolves. So are you going to come back and be the boss, Wintermoor? Snow is fine and all, but I can't wait for the summer so we can get the bees back. Ripper, Joey, Siggy, and Baphomet. Yep. Okay. So, classrooms, art. Spirit Week, lots of Spirit Week signs. Show your club pride by fighting for what you love. And that's the whole deal, right? Coins. Well, these must be those arcade tokens that Donnie talked about. I guess I'll take these. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble just for being near them. I should find someone who doesn't care about getting in trouble as fast as I can. Kelly? A true practical jokester has to look out for any opportunity for a good joke. Okay. Where is Jacob? In Tactics Club. One man's arbitrary combat is another man's hero's journey. Hey, so I was thinking about the Spirit Week stuff and... Behold! Table Games Club, it is I, the savior of the school. You may have busted up our club, but there's still important work to be done at the school. If the psychic detectives can't complete our quest, then you'll have to. Luckily, I'm here to help you by joining your feeble club. No thank you. Hasty. You won't be saying that when I see what I've brought. Did you bring loot? Behold, the hyper-rare Psychomancer's Curses and Catacombs rulebook. I found it while researching my powers in the library. I've taken the liberty of preparing a character based on this clearly superior class. Super rare because no one wanted to buy it, so they stopped printing it. The Psychomancer class is totally broken. It ruins the game. Denied. You've yet to behold the fearsome yet likable character I've created. No way, I won't be Catacomb Master for a Psychomancer. We don't even know you. Wait, you need me. What I mean is, I'll help you learn the hidden truth about the Snowball Tournament. But only if you help me on my quest, and let me play as this character. Still no. Actually, I've been kind of wanting to try my hands as a Catacomb Master for a bit. Maybe I could run a session? That way you wouldn't have to write anything for her? You want to run your first adventure with a Psychomancer? Are you kidding? She seems really rude, and besides, she's from an enemy club. Aren't you worried about her being a spy? I mean, her club was already disbanded, so kind of our fault, and seems like she really wants to join Tactics Club. Also, the other clubs have more members, and we're going to be outnumbered, and action economy is a thing. Can't we use all the recruits we can get at this point? All right. But you're taking responsibility if she does turn out to be a spy. Okay. I'm eager to be working with you, Alicia. No one can stop this investigation now. Big... I'm the protagonist no matter what energy from Janaya here. Jania. Psychomancer. Got some enemies. Control of Chaos, the Siege of Lemberberg. Complete these extra difficult battles to earn unique upgrades. Challenge. Anjai can't take any damage. All players must stay alive. Okay. I found some extra challenging puzzles back in the back of the CNC magazines. If you send in the right solutions, they send you prizes. I see. So these are the challenges. How about this? And then that. Wait, can't. No other person? Okay, so this is the challenge thing. That's fine. So... So you're gonna have to move, and then do this. And turn. But I think that ogre is gonna move, and then be out of the smoke. Here. Well, they didn't attack for reasons that don't make a lot of sense. Alright. Do I have the friendly thing on you? Yes, okay. So I do this, and then it hurts these enemies. Then I hit you. Pulls you, and then the other one can't get me, maybe? We'll see. Oh, that's so much damage. So, 2, 1, get you. So if I go here, and then I zap, yes. Get you. Get you. Move do you have? You have 2 moves, so you're not going to get me yet. Smush. Zap. Okay, so we got the... Did we do the challenge? Took more damage than optimal. We got 6 out of that. We get the Righteous Mithril Mail. Edwald's basic attacks give +2 tactics points if he was attacked last turn. Cool. And then we play... Oh, okay, so we also have these other things available. Alright, let's do the normal battle now. Okay, my first time as a catacomb master. Looks like everyone's here. Let's start. Ahem. The sun sets over the sleepy town of Lemberberg, the same way it has set millions of times before. But this time, a strange malaise hangs about the air. Something unnatural is afoot. The deepening purple twilight crests over the hills, its ominous coloration. You were trying to work on conciseness in your writing, right? Right, yes, sorry. Oh, so you've met the Psychomancer in the local tavern. There seems to be some kind of a town person seeking adventurers to aid in the farms on village outskirts against a vamp orc raiding party. So just bandits? Yeah, but vamp orcs. Not at all. Janya assures the helpless villager that we are heroes, eager to heed the call of this adventure. I'm not out of genre at all. You named your character after yourself? It's spelled differently. To adventure! What's your deal? Psychic shout. Tactics point. Magic mist. Arc attack. Tank. I start the battle by conjuring Magimist with my psychic shout. Seriously, that stuff only makes enemies weak against magical damage. Rogi and Edwald do physical damage. It's useless for us, the rest of your party. Worry not, my Psychomancer magic will defeat these foes. I mean, 2 damage is not bad. shove you. And then you're gonna go here and smush. And then tank, because there's a lot of them over there. So if I go here and then I missed again, it will hit both of them. So that one has magic vulnerability. So hit both of those. Very nice. You can move to here and then smoke bomb. Yeah, do that. Because then it'll do less damage when they're in the smoke. That one goes down. This one is here. And you just stay where you are. See that in smoke. I'm gonna go up here and shout it all out. You go here and smush. Hey, did it in one turn less than expected. Took less damage. Very good all around. Ideal! Yeah, that was actually more fun than I expected. I wouldn't mind adding a little more flavor, though. I get that it was a little simple. Maybe I can take some time to actually write something and then get back to you. Accepted! I must go check on Handel anyway and see how he's coping with my absence. Farewell for now. Come find me when you are ready to continue. Alright, so now we can do power word encouraged. Ooh, 5 senses blast. Yes. Let's try these. What was my... All players must stay alive. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go all in on this jerk. Damage. Oh, knockback. Right on. Well, daze makes you do less damage, right? Yeah. So that's good for me. And then I attack here, and I'll KO that way. Cool. You have magic defense, though. Because you're a Vamp Orc Elder. You have no physical armor. So what if I smushed you? And then I can do this to pull you and do 2 damage. And then I move you to here and attack. Oh, because you have magic defense. Alright, that's fine. Because the mercenary moves very slowly. Ow. Alright, so you're gonna go here and kill that enemy. Then you're gonna come back over here. You're going to move to here. Could you have gotten here? You could have gotten here. So let's reset turn. So you go to here, but I don't have lightning. That would be why. Okay. I will get a tactics point for that, and now I have 5. Great. Zap. Big zap, please. And then you move to here and do an attack. Alright, so that leaves just vamp orcs. This one has 3 and that one has full health. So I'm going to move you here and do some knockback. It will take you all the way out. You're going to come and catch up. You're going to move to here, and you don't do any attack, so end turn. They're going to move. You're going to, well, let's see. How about you go here, and then you're going to move as far as you can. So I'm going to move here, and then you move to here. And then you do your knockback attack. Okay. And again. Cool. Took a slightly longer, but I took less damage. And now I get the smoke blight bomb. Character sheet. Okay. So, +1 damage to unhurt enemies. Smoke blight bomb gives people minus physical armor. Tactics points. Hang out with Colin. Who's Colin? Once you're a raven all the way. I think I heard that in a song one time. I think it's so admirable how you're always running around to help people out. Oh, that's like genuine. Sorry, the science lab's closed for an equestrian club meeting. Tournament secrets and all. Alright. Who wants arcade tokens? I bet my poster could beat up your poster. I heard they're going to be hanging the best posters in the hall. I'm sure I'll be there. Don't need to draw anything right now. Little ravens. Where is Colin? Just because you've defeated doesn't mean monarchy isn't the superior form of government, you know. I'd have thought that you'd want tokens. Alright, want to find Janaya and Colin. Oh, that's Donnie. If you pry the bark off some of these trees, you can find hibernated beetles. That is fun, but like, don't mess with the beetles. Okay. I mean, you could just throw the coins in there, right? Hey, y'all want coins? Can I talk to you? No. How do I get to there? Alright, Colin, do you hang out in the library? Who's Colin? Edgar. It's been tough times since they stopped students from using the school computer to run stock market simulations. Casey. Oh no, an essay. Is it graded? How much of my grade is it? I tried to go backstage in the auditorium and work on the costume for the fashion show, but the door was locked. Combinations of letters. Noises. P. Quentin Shen's Practical Guide for Debunking Deities. Mythology. Okay. Admin building and a side quest. Be a good school citizen. Show Wintermoor your respect. Snowballs are fun. Hey there. Oh, hi. What was that? Oh, I said, hi, how are you? Maybe there's something I want to tell you. Or show you, I mean, if that's okay, if you have time. Sure, what's up? Oh God, I can't say it. There's a note at the stadium under the bench. What if it's important? Maybe you should take a look. You want me to get you a note? Sure, I guess I can do that. Who's calling? It's locked, I can't get in. Okay, there's nothing else to explore here. Okay. You don't need clubs to have fun. Auditorium is locked. So we go to the stadium. Well, there's Janaya. It's a tournament bracket, and everyone in the snowball tournament is lifted here. Let's see where we are. So, Tactics Club. It's fighting the Equestrian Club. Is this really that it? We're the winner after this? If we win this battle, we'll move into the winner's bracket. There's Todd Notes, but his right bear, Septiva, is standing. Looks like she's in the middle of an important student council business. That's probably really serious. I don't want to bother. Todd won't mind if I wait a bit to find this note, right? It would be best for everyone if I just came back when Septiva is gone. Okay, so I can't do that right now. Hello, Janaya. You've been meditating for 4 hours a day? Yes, Janaya. I told you I'm fine. You have powerful empathic power, so it's important to take that time to calm yourself. You have the potential to become a great psychic hero. I'm going to help you. I can work on that by myself. It's really okay. Sorry, am I interrupting? I wanted to let you know that I'm ready to do more with your campaign, if you want. Excellent. I will see you in the club. Hey, Alicia, can I talk for you for a second? Sure, what's up? Well, I was just thinking, please go easy on Janaya, okay? I know she can be a little overbearing, but she really means well. Maybe you could help her tone it down a little? I don't know. I'm not sure I could really bring it up in conversation. Maybe I could make it a part of our CNC game? Yeah. Actually, yeah, stories are great at helping people understand themselves. Maybe I can help Janaya by writing my campaign to be about her. Then we could talk about it with actually, talking about it. I guess it's sort of the least I could do after what we did to your club. That sounds like a great idea. I sense the abilities of a great peacemaker within you, I think. Thanks, I guess? Alright, I'll get writing away. Do you want to write adventures? If not, you can write at the desk in Alicia's room. Do it later. The course affixed now quickens, but will it wend toward good or will? Good, I hope? Yes, Alicia, you must always hope. Okay, where is Colin? Why can't I hang out with him? Oh, this is more about the dog thing. How are you doing? Someday I want to be tough enough to be the student council president. Is this I forget the name of the anime. I think if I write a really good story, I can help Janaya learn to trust people without being instead of being so controlling. Maybe if I made a villain character that acts all bossy like she does, she might see why it bothers people. Controlling villain, like... evil psychic is too on the nose. Hive mind that tries to... Let's do vampire. snakes. Vampire snakes. I bet the snake kidnapped Janice's friend Randall. Maybe Scully starts as targeting an evil snake herself. Alright, let's see how Janaya likes this adventure. Well, we'll see how this goes. I don't know that this is optimal adventure writing. We'll find out. Is it too subtle? Is it too obvious? I don't know why I can't give the tokens to... Hey, take these tokens. Enough about the weird psychic chick for a second. Shouldn't we be more upset about this whole Spirit Week? They don't seriously expect us to perform their propaganda rituals, do they? Talking about that Spirit Week announcement from earlier, right? Have you seen the activities we're expected to do? Not yet? Here, I copied them down. Let's see. Essay on why we feel safe and unthreatened at Wintermoor. A poster on the theme we don't need clubs to have a good time. A Raven-themed fashion show. Is he trying to tick us off? On top of that, we have a battle with Equestrian Club coming up. Those riding kids? I thought the club already disbanded when the school stopped keeping horses. Apparently not. Forget those horse girls. The whole system is corrupt. Man, this crap is getting old. I'm gonna start a protest fire. Let's maybe not do that. Let me know if either of you want to join the fight that really matters. We can go then give him coins. This sucks. Yeah, but what are we gonna do? Get some markers, I guess? So. If you find that side, you can have a conversation. Great. So now I'm gonna go try to find Jacob and then see if I can do the side quest. Why is that kid standing in front of the door? Isn't he part of the Equestrian Club? Yeah, I'll just so you know, I still don't see any horses. Jesse, your duty is to guard the door, not endlessly confirm that horses do not live in hallways. Still though, gotta make sure, right? Just in case? We should see what they're up to. Seems pretty easy to distract with the right strategy. Maybe I can find something in the art room. Like a poster of a horse? An easel. Okay, I can make a poster about why we don't need clubs, or I can draw a horse to distract that kid. I'll just draw something and decide what to do with it. Okay. Behold my amazing art skills. Totally a horse. I'm good at art. Art, art, art. Making good art. I'm great at art. Here's a horse's butt. And then hair. Gotta have the big horse hair. And an eye. Some teeth. Brilliant. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Complete. Okay then, how am I going to use this poster? It's a horse. Yeah, that looks horse-ish. You're darn right it's a horse. You sure this will distract them? Even if it was the best picture in the world. Not to say this isn't a good picture. Only one way to find out, right? Hey everybody, it's a horse. I can't believe it, a horse in the hallway. Nay, everyone! What the blazes? I knew it! They're all so obsessed with their work they didn't notice the horses under our noses all along. Oh, Jesse. It's not the most perceptive of kids. I can't believe that worked. Now's our chance. Time for spying. What are they doing in the science lab? No idea. They used to always be at the stables when we had stables. So, with no horses, what does the equestrian club do all day? That's exactly what we need to find out. Just open it a crack. We don't want them to notice us. Looks like they're making a robot horse. Yes, we're so close. Craft team report. The papier-mâché is drying on schedule. Well done. What's the use? Science attachment? It's not quite right. It's impossible to simulate the natural beauty and elegance of a horse's movement. Why limit ourselves to the natural? What do you mean? A simple solution. Rockets. You're having a bad idea. The equestrian club will have a horse by any means necessary. Oh no, robot horse. The greatest horse the world has ever seen. Yes, they're building a horse. What? Maybe we should go. You scouted the equestrian club. You get a bonus for scouting their mysterious science project. Yeah, let's go say Jordan. Oh, hey, Alicia, what's up? So I have these arcade tokens that may or may not be stolen. Hot property, huh? I can take them off your hands if you want. Please do. It would be a weight off my mind. No problem. I know exactly what to do with these. This isn't for anything nefarious, is it? They're arcade tokens, Alicia. Anyway, I promise not to get caught. Hey man, you've been staring at that same page in that magazine for a really long time. What's up? It's an ad for that new game Tempest. It's got 3D graphics with quadrascan color. This is the future. I've got to try it. 3D graphics in 1981? Okay. Oh yeah, they got that at Phoenix Arcade down the hill. Let's check it out this weekend. Turns out I just so happen to have come into a small fortune in arcade tokens. No, it's fine. Sneaking off campus isn't worth the risk. They've got more than just Tempest, dude. Galaga, Donkey Kong, Space Dungeon. Stuff you gotta see to believe. That sounds amazing, but we nearly got caught last time, remember? With the burgers? Hey, Colin. In all the years we've hung out, have you ever been blamed for stuff we've done together? Yes! That time in 4th grade with the snake. Miss Maranthe won't look at my mom in the eye at the grocery store. Dude, she's still alive? Anyway, that means I haven't gotten you in trouble for 6 or 7 years or something, right? But if we got caught this time, then I'll take the fall. Come on, you need a break. This tournament's stressing you out. I got 31 tokens that need to disappear quietly. What the hell, let's do it. Thanks for looking out. Alright. Glaive of the Tempest. Righteous Strike becomes Righteous Tempest, a physical attack that hits enemies in every direction. Cool. That seems pretty handy. And now I've done your thing. 3 card Monty? No. But okay, sure. Whatever. I did your thing. Prank. Yes. Side quest. I'm eager to be working with you, Alicia. No force can stop this investigation now. Oh, hey, Alicia. I can give you back that book you loaned me. Just let me know when you want it. So, what did you think? I didn't finish it, actually. I appreciate you loaning it to me, but it was much too sci-fi for a fantasy book. It's called Dragon Quest. It has dragons in it. I should have known Pattern Master and Left Hand of Darkness were too weird. Elric of Melnibone wasn't heroic enough. To be fair, you never read the book I suggested. I really tried. It's just a little, detailed? Detailed? Of course it is. It's the mythological primer for the most important fantasy book ever written. Decades of lore and world building just went into it. That's what makes it great. It's just... You know, there's all kinds of exciting stuff happening in fantasy, right? You don't have to just read a handful of books by the same guy and over and over. I'm looking at you, people that read the same 5 white men and don't do anything else. If you want to find cool books to read, might I recommend the finalists of the Ignite Awards, which were awarded yesterday. Check those out. You just, but why mess with perfect stories? There's a reason why all other fantasy books are derived from the works of one author. Incorrect. There's at least one whole thread of English language non-Tolkienite fantasy. A lighthearted adventure, the ultimate hero quest, and a classic creation myth. What more could you possibly want? Maybe more than 2 women across the entire set of books? Alicia, that's why I wanted to read this one. It has powerful and important goddesses. There's the forest mother and giver of fruits who makes things grow, and the gentle goddess with the power to heal all hurts. All I'm trying to say is that it can be good to read things that are different. I think it could be worth it to step outside your comfort zone a little. You might learn about all sorts of magic and monsters and heroes you never thought were possible. If I read your book, would you give Left Hand of Darkness another shot? Alright, if it means that much to you. Deal. Magician's Shield. Basic attacks. Cause enemies to deal -1 damage. That's pretty cool. Let's look at our Chirakator sheet. Causing enemies to do less damage is great. Weaken. And +1 damage. Extra tactics points. I think the spark thing is still good. Create a poster in the art room, read a note. Alright, so let's go. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, let's go this way. Here, make a poster. So the how long to beat on this is like 12 hours if you do nothing extra. Right, so I'm making another poster. Get some turrets in here. Very cool. Like this, and they've got some brick on them. Check out my gorgeous art. This is going in a gallery. And then there's big windows and a big double door. It's got little thingies on it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay then, sure, this just about sums up my feeling on Spirit Week. Poster. Write an essay in the library. It's about 4:35 here. I'm going to try to wrap up by 5 because Oreo will need a walk here shortly. All right, an essay in the library. Okay, I guess I go here. An essay about safety and security at Wintermoor. Writing's my thing. This should be easy. I know what I want to say, but I can't quite find the right words. How should I play a place where I live? Castle. What's a peaceful and safe kind of food? Oatmeal. What's most people's immediate reaction when they hear about Wintermoor? I mean, foreboding. What are urban people even doing this campus? Learn. Why am I even doing this essay? To celebrate pizza. How about a strong negative reaction, like the type I'm definitely not having? Alright, let's see what this essay is. after we've done our Mad Libs here. Well, here's my essay. My Wintermoor Academy by Alicia. Wintermoor may seem like a foreboding northeastern boarding school, but to me, it's my castle. It's a place where I have a few minutes to eat my oatmeal in peace before I have to go to class. A place where students are free and safe to learn. I learn because I am free and safe. Does that sound foreboding to you? I would never slander my castle, Wintermoor Academy. Well, I've written better, but I've written worse. Okay. And auditorium. Locked? Come on. I hate this. Why are you even doing this? This is all terrible. All I wanted was some inspiration for my fantasy novel. Maybe make some friends, play a few games. Not bad enough I have to literally fight for my ability to hang out with my friends. Now I can't even get a darned costume. You said it. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Sorry, I didn't mean to lose my cool like that. I'm just a little frustrated. Listen, I feel you. This whole thing is serious bull. And more than that, it's fishy as hell, you know? There's no way Enfield's just doing this to amuse himself, sicko though he may be. He's up to something, Alicia, and I have a plan to find out. I'm not burning down the school. No, that's 5 minutes ago. I have an even better plan. Burn down other schools. Meet me by Enfield's office, if you really want to stand up to the man. Meet me 10 feet away. Did Jacob rope you into this too? What? Sunglasses kid? No, it's I need to talk to Alicia. I received a psychic vision of something disturbing. A source of strife and conflict. Strife and conflict, like the snowball tournament? Whatever was causing the vision is somewhere in this office. Alicia, you must find the source of this vision and put a stop to it. You'll know it when you see it. What does that even mean? Shania? Okay, who's ready to burgle Enfield's office? Burgle isn't a word used by good guys, Jacob. Okay, then we're snooping, like harmless old aunts. And you sure we won't be getting into trouble? What's more important, Alicia? A little reprimand or the truth? This could be our only chance to blow up this conspiracy and end this screwed up tournament. Oh god, okay, let's go. Alright, check everything you can. Report any interesting findings. There's info on all the school clubs, a lot of info, like weirdly specific stuff. Did you know none of the Sunday Funnies Club members have fingerprints? See, I told you, he's definitely up to something. What's that photo? It's Enfield and isn't that Max Morgaine? The guy who invented curses and catacombs? Man, do you think Enfield is secretly a total nerd who loves CNC? Well, yeah, but this sort of nerd who organizes paperclips for fun. I doubt he's into games. I mean, he's getting rid of all the clubs, right? No, you're right. I bet Morgaine just needed someone to organize his paperclips. Still, I bet Colin would flip if he knew Enfield got to meet his hero. This photo's probably embarrassing for him, but I bet we can find something actually incriminating if we keep digging. That clock is pretty ominous looking. Maybe that's what Janaya meant? Probably not. There's one just like it in the boys' dorm. I think the founders in the school were just into ominous architecture. List of all the kids, no. School charter. Did you know we can't have more than 8 girls living together on a single floor in the dorm because the state legally considers that a house of ill repute? There are laws like that in the US. What's with this thing? Whoa, look at this. I feel anxious just looking at it. Could this be what Janai was talking about? I think I know that one. Isn't that a Curses and Catacombs figurine? Not one I've ever seen. Yeah, I've seen it in an ad in the back of an old handbook. I knew it. So Enfield is into CNC. I mean, so what if he is? What does that have to do with the snowball tournament? Either way, it's weird and creepy. It's totally evidence. Of what exactly? Corruption. Weirdness. Not coolness. All I'm saying is it's out of place, just like the snowball tournament. Alright, I think we're out of time. My authority sense is tingling. Let's get out of here. Normal pond to plant. This plan is party to every one of Enfield's corrupt moves, and yet it does nothing. And yes, his desk, the stronghold of tyranny, his dark centerpiece. Sure is a sinister set of post-it notes he's got here. Do we get caught because I looked at more things? Jacob? That dude is definitely up to something fishy. I bet this conspiracy goes all the way to the school board. Students, don't you have somewhere to be? We were just leaving. Indeed, your presence has been noted. So, you should probably take this statue. What? Jacob, did you steal Principal Enfield's figurine? What the heck? I thought we were just scouting. Why would you do that? We're going to get in so much trouble. Not if you hang on to it. Me? No way. I'm not holding on to stolen goods. You have to. It's the only way we're not going to get caught. Enfield searches me like every day, but he'd never suspect you in like a million years. Please, just trust me on this one, Alicia. I can feel this is important. And that psychic girl thought so too, right? Oh God, I can't believe I let you rope me into this. Fine. I guess it's not like we can put it back right now. Maybe we can sneak back in and return it sometime when no one's looking. You owe me for this one, Jacob. Oh, definitely. We can call it even when we get the snowball tournament shut down. Alright, let's put that figurine away if we can. Dorms. Puzzle cube. Can't I put this somewhere? Okay, guess not. Let's go back to the stadium. See if we can read the note. Maybe not. Student council looks like they're still there. Yep. Okay. Back to here for the new adventure. That girl's really weird. The psychic one, I mean. Why does she want to join the club? She doesn't even like us, I thought. Maker to be working with you, Alicia. No force can stop this investigation now. Alright, let's do the fight. Zap. Zap. Alright, you're gonna go here to block. Here, zap them. You come here and turn. Zap them. And you took, which will defeat them because they don't have any health. And then get this one. Okay, and turn. Taunted. Zap. And slap. Nice. Could have used another tactics power. That's fine. Okay, and now into the snake's domain. Or did I skip something? So it seems like the vamporks you fought were a mere distraction. Shortly after their defeat, Janaya receives a letter from her hometown pleading for help. It seems her friend Randall has been kidnapped. No, I know I should have left him alone. I bet he wandered off. According to the townspeople, he was in fact taken by the vampire snake, the Sore Serpent Queen. She must want to corrupt his powerful psychic abilities. I knew this would happen. Fortunately, the Sore Serpent Queen's lair is not far from here, in this very forest. Yes, let's go there immediately. Our party is rested and the snake does seem like a threat, so sure. Unfortunately, as you approach, the edges of the forest around you suddenly erupt with fearsome snake monsters! These don't look much like snakes. We only have the one set of miniatures. You'll have to use your imagination. Intriguing. Much like the basic psychic technique of projecting images into others' minds, I will project an image into my own mind. Janai has seen snake monsters like this before. The Sore Serpent Queen transforms all she encounters into thralls of her dark vampiric power, helpless to do anything but her bidding. We'll use this salt shaker for the Sore Serpent Queen. Understood. More imagination. Everyone, with my powerful psychomancy, I will take on the Queen. The two of you should focus on the smaller, goblin-shaped snake monsters. It's supposed to be a cooperative game. Just because your character is overpowered doesn't mean you can tell us what to do. Okay, well, the Queen is sending her snakes at you, so you better figure it out fast. This Queen is no match for a true psychic. I'll simply use my tactics power to turn these snakes on each other. Command and call. Cooldown, range of 3, chaining, confuse, forced to attack the nearest teammate. Okay, so if I can... Okay, so I use this on you, and they all attack each other. What's your move? Your move is 2. Alright, let's go and get these enemies first. These enemies fight each other, right? And you do 2 damage. Taunt you, and we can... Oh, let's reset turn. So I want to use the 180. Yeah, because I can hit both of them if I do this. I go here, and I hit you. And I go here, and I hit you. Alright, make you fight each other. You come here and smash that one, so they don't hit Janaya. And then you finish this one. Okay, they're gonna fight each other. The ogre is gonna just utterly smush the other one. Yep. Backstab. Not technically a backstab, but it'll do. You're weakened. And let's have Jacob finish this one. Okay, took a little bit longer than requested, but that's fine. Excellent. We showed those snakes who's the superior psychic. Sore Serpent Queen turns to you, Janaya. She smiles and looks down, and you look down to see that you, too, are slowly transforming into a snake. What? No? How can this be? Your mind is filled with the sound of sibilant hissing, till it's all you can hear. The only thing that breaks through this noise is the triumphant cackling of the Sore Serpent Queen as she watches. Your Psychomancer's natural ability to control others resonates with the Queen's own power, leaving you vulnerable to becoming a vampire villain yourself. What will you do? I don't... excuse me. Well, that seems like a good cliffhanger. Was Alicia too direct? Was it too obvious? I need to save the game. All right. Well, that's quite fun. Not the most difficult tactics in any way, shape, or form, but still pretty cool. Let's see. Is this command? Yep. So tonight, Girl by Moonlight Fractal Spire continues at 7 p.m. at. I guess we should just do speculate. Stream at twitch.tv/ArvinElleron at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific tonight, where we will continue our third mechanical episode. So Girl by Moonlight has like its own episode structure, and so we're on the third one. And I'm very excited to see what happens, because last time we had some wild revelations, and that'll be fun. And then this Friday, the 23rd, we're going to continue Valorward, our game of Court of Blades. We had some scheduling stuff that meant that we weren't able to get the game going as early as we would have liked, but we're back on track. We're going to play, and then we've got, we probably got at least 2 more dates that are figured out, but I need to double check with everybody. And if possible, we will share those on this Friday when we have that episode. If you don't follow Speculate in the podcast feed, the very latest episode has a 18-minute excerpt of a very cool conversation that Brandon, Greg, and I had last year about very recommending games to each other, basically, and then talking about those games. So the excerpt section is talking about Thirsty Sword Lesbians by I don't remember exactly the name of the publisher. So there's April Kit Walsh's imprint, and then there's Evil Hat, and it was published by Evil Hat, but written by April Kit Walsh with a bunch of people as contributors. I just don't remember the other publisher name. So that was really fun. And if you like that excerpt bit, it's kind of a representation of the stuff that you would get as a patron at patreon.com/speculate, because all the funds there go to paying our audio editor, Rudy Basso, who is great. But we'd love to kind of build up that number a little bit more so that the Speculate Patreon is paying for all of that audio. Right now it only pays for some of those costs. So that's that. I'm going to look at Twitch real quick. And I think we will finish up for the day. Thank you so much to everyone for hanging out. To Arudnell, thanks for hanging out and chatting, and for the sub, of course. And thank you to Crit Witch and The Kids Are Asleep for hanging while we play this pretty cool game. I will probably keep playing it, but maybe not this Wednesday. I might do game prep or game design stuff this Wednesday, and then maybe keep tactics for Sunday or something like that. I often I just stream 3 times a week, but that ends up taking a lot of time, and I have only so much time in any given week where I have energy and focus versus just needing to hang out and kind of absorb information or relax. And it takes energy to do streaming. Not because y'all aren't awesome. It is in fact because you're awesome that I want to do a good job and need to be able to respond and then kind of chat and make up fun of things while I am playing. So that's all of that. And now I'm going to vanish and probably take the dog out for a walk. Thanks all. See you around. Bye.